for the girls' game this evening between the Goodwell Lady Eagles and our hometown Lady Dusters. The Lady Eagles are coached by Mr. Tony Taylor, assisted by
PTCI Channel 2, PTCI YouTube channel, welcome you to our continued coverage of high school sports tonight. We are at the Duster Dome in Beaver, Oklahoma. The Palace of the Panhandle, you could probably call it too. Big old place. The Goodwell Lady Eagles getting ready to take on the Lady Dusters of Beaver. And our starting lineup first for the visitors from Goodwell. A junior, number 10, Pensy Stork. Number 12, Dally Conway. Number 14, Channing Duffy. A junior, number 24, Jason McDaniel, and a senior, number 30, Carissa Glover. Goodwell is coached by head coach Tony Taylor, and he's assisted by Jana Schreiner. The Lady Eagles come into this contest with a 5-11 record. And now for the Beaver Dusters. They come in with an 11-5 record. Their starters, a junior, number 10, Mallory Schleshman. A senior, number 12, Cody Richardson, who was also named homecoming queen just a little bit ago. A junior, number 25, Autumn Hindergart. A junior, number 32, Sid Looper. And a junior, number 34, Jaden Mills. The Lady Dusters are coached by head coach Ginger Looper, who is assisted by Amy Weaver. Conway will jump for Goodwell. And it will be Schleshman for the Lady Dusters. Here's the opening tip. Beaver with the opening possession. Richardson with the ball out top. 2-1-2 zone from Goodwell. Ball in the deep corner. Now back to Schleshman. She'll drive in, pulls up, and starts off the scoring. 2-0, Lady Dusters. McDaniel with the ball in the corner, back to Glover. She'll take the deep three and drains it. 3-2, Goodwell. Both teams scoring on their opening possessions. Baseline drive is cut off, and that's going to be a travel call. So ball, that was Mills' call for the travel. Ball back over to Goodwell. Actually, she was bumped a little, but not enough to warrant the call. Into the post to McDaniel. Kicks it back outside. Stork with it. Actually, Conway with it now. Over to Glover. Back up top to Duffy. Gives it back to Glover. They'll reset their offense. Coach Taylor calls out instructions. They spread the floor, a 5 out. McDaniel at the high post, kicks it outside. Long two is put up, too strong. Rebound on the backside is put up and in by Conway. And it's 5-2 in favor of Goodwell. 2 minutes into the contest. Short corner, kick back out, three-pointer is up, and we're tied up at 5 apiece. Schleshman with 5 already for the Lady Dusters. From what I understand, had 30 plus the other night. High post to McDaniel, into the corner. Back outside to Glover. They'll cut her off from going right, gives it up to Conway. Now back to Glover. Skip pass to McDaniel. Duffy tried to save it from going out of bounds, but couldn't. Ball back over to Beaver. 5:26 left to play here in the first quarter. High post tapped away by McDaniel. Beaver keeps possession, though. Can't save it from going out of bounds, and ball is turned over back to Goodwell. Checking into the game for Beaver, the freshman, number 11, Carolina Lerma. Very short bench for Beaver, just 2 subs available tonight. 3-pointer by McDaniel, missed. Rebound on the backside, put back up by Duffy, no good. Lerma with the rebound for the Dusters. Looper, deep 3, drains it, nothing but net. We've got a timeout on the floor. 4:48 left in the first quarter. Beaver leads Goodwell 8-5. PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Numbers switch stand by.
Glover brings the ball up for Goodwell out of the timeout. Over to McDaniel on the wing. Duffy with it back up top. McDaniel, high post to Stork, dribble outside to Glover. Skip pass over to McDaniel. Pulls up for long 2, no good. Rebounded on the backside by Duffy. Pass over to Conway, lays it up and in. 8-7 now. Beaver with the 1-point lead. Lerma on the wing, dribbles deep, gets a screen, back up top now. Had an opportunity to dive in there, but didn't take it. And a travel is going to be called. Ball back over to Goodwell. Checking in for Goodwell, number 34, Haley White. High post to Stork. Ball back outside. Glover puts up the 3. No good. Rebound by Lerma. Lerma, the shortest player out there on the floor, but she's got 2 defensive rebounds all the way to the hoop. Lays it up. No good. But Schlesman is fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. Foul is going to be called on Stork. That'll be her first. Team's first foul. So Schlesman at the line for 2 shots. Sinks the first. Conway checks back in for Goodwell. And Richardson is back in for Beaver. Misses the second, ball loose. Beaver had it momentarily, but McDaniel comes away with it for Goodwell. 9-7 the lead for Beaver. 3.5 left here in the first quarter. 3-pointer is put up off the back iron by Duffy. Rebounded by Schlesman. She'll drive into the block. Baseline shot is good. 8 points for Schlesman. It's 11-7. Beaver with the lead. 3 left to play here in the first quarter. Into the post. Baseline turnaround by McDaniel. No good. They'll call a jump ball. No, they're going to call a foul there on Goodwell. That's going to be on Conway. That will be her first. Team's second foul. Looper brings it up. Looks to dive inside. Puts up the floater off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Stork. Glover brings it up. Over to McDaniel. In the post. Shot is put up by Conway, and she's immediately fouled. Shot was knocked way wide. That foul will be on Autumn Hindergard, her team's first foul. So Conway at the line for 2 shots. Misses the first. Senior number 33, Ashlyn Hindergard, checks in for Beaver. Second free throw is good. 11-8 now the score with 2.5 left in the first. Conway now with 5 points. Schlesman with the ball, gets the screen, pulls up for 3 at the top of the key. No good. Rebounded and put back up. It's good. That one by Jaden Mills. 13-8 now the lead for Beaver. Stork with it in the corner. Back to Glover. Looked at the 3, passed it up. Glover with it in the corner. Drives in, puts up the floater off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Ashlyn Hindergard. Richardson hands it off to Schlesman. Down to Looper. Looper takes the 3 from the deep wing. It's good. Her second of the game. 16-8 now. Beaver doubles up Goodwell with 1.5 minutes left in the first. McDaniel over to Stork. 3-pointer by Glover. Off the back iron. Chases down, gets her own rebound. Puts it off the glass. No good, but draws a foul. Foul will be called on Schlesman. That will be her first, team second. So Carissa Glover goes to the line for 2 free throws. Sinks the first. In for Goodwell. Number 34, Haley White back in. Also in, number 21, Roni Olivias. And also number 20, Roxy Ibarra. Second free throw from Glover is up and good. She's got 5 points. It's 16-10. Beaver leads with just over a minute here in the first quarter. Schlesman with the drive. Draws the foul. They'll say on the floor. Foul will be on Ibarra. That'll be her first, team's third foul. Ball inbounded to Schlesman. Back to Richardson in the corner. Tries to drive in, split the defenders. Ball knocked out of her hand. Goodwell comes away with it. So Glover now with the ball. Pulls up for 3 as nobody guards her at the top of the key. Missed it. Beaver comes away with it. It's Schlesman. She'll race across. Kicks outside for Looper. Open for 3. No good. Ball touched on the backside, though, by Olivias. So Beaver will maintain possession. Lerma checks into the game for the Dusters. 32 seconds left, first quarter. Schlesman, baseline drive, puts up the shot, gets it to drop in. She's got 10 points, and it's an 18-10 lead for the Lady Dusters. 15 seconds left. Pass intercepted by Looper into the open court. Lays it off the glass. It's good. 20-10 now the lead. 5 seconds. Ball inbounded back to Glover. At midcourt, she'll take the long 3. No good off the back iron. That's the end of 1 quarter of play. Beaver leads Goodwell 20-10. the year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important. Family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions apply.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
You can hear that? And we're ready for the start of the second quarter. Goodwell will have possession of the ball, trailing by 10. Glover with the ball. Conway with it now. Beaver extending that 2-3 defense out a little further. Pass in the lane, shot up, no good by Conway. Schlesman brings it up. Now back to Looper. Lerma. Back to Schlesman. Looked at the three. She'll drive. Spins at the block. Kicks back out to Looper. Leaves it for Looper. Looper puts up the three. That one a little bit off track. McDaniel with the rebound. Pass up ahead to Glover in the front court. And she's going to be called for the offensive foul as Looper was there to defend and cause the push-off. Glover called for her first foul, team's fourth foul. Nobody with more than one foul on either team. Lerma off to Schlesman, gets the screen, pulls up free throw line, it's good. 12 points for Schlesman already, it's 22-10. Beaver with 6:45 left to play in the first half. Into the corner to Duffy, now back to Glover. Duffy with it on the wing, gets it to McDaniel, high post, she'll take the shot, no good. Rebounded by Schlesman. She'll leave it for Looper. Schlesman free throw line again after the screen, and she's got another basket. 14 already of the team's 24. And it's a 24-10 lead with under 6 to play here in the first half. Pass down low's knocked away by Mills. Couldn't save it, so ball will stay with Goodwell. Richardson and Ashlyn Hindergart check back in. And back in for Goodwell is Olivias. Duffy inbounds it to Glover in the corner. Takes the deep three, no good off the back iron. Gets the long rebound back though. They'll say an over and back. It did look like it was touched by both teams. McDaniel checks back into the game for Goodwell. Richardson leaves it. Schlesman, pass outside, no good. Actually, that was Hindergart trying to get it to Schlesman. We've got a timeout on the floor. 5:23 left to play in the first half. Beaver leads Goodwell 24-10.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Number 6 stand by.
Out of the timeout, Beaver ball. Jaden Mills will inbound the ball. Gets it in to Schlesman along the baseline, dribbles it off her foot. Ball back over to the Eagles. Duffy with it in the corner. Tried to get it to McDaniel at the high post. Or actually, that was Conway she tried to get it to. Richardson came away with it for the Dusters. Richardson dives in the lane. That's going to be a foul call. That'll be on Channing Duffy. That'll be her first, team's 5th foul. As White checks back in for the Eagles and Looper checks back in for the Dusters. Ball knocked back out of bounds, so Beaver will now inbound along the sideline. Looper up top with it. Leaves it for Mills, back to Looper. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Mills for the reach around. That will be her first, team's 3rd foul. 4:40 to play here in the first half. Into the corner to Duffy. Tries to get it to White in the post, back outside, skip pass over to McDaniel. Now Glover at the top of the key. Back to McDaniel at the high post. She'll dribble in, takes up the shot. A little bit short, rebounded by White. Put back up by Conway, no good. And a foul underneath. That will go against Goodwell. And that will be foul number 2 on Duffy. Team's 6th foul. So the next foul will put Beaver in the bonus as we reach the midway point of the 2nd quarter. Mills with the ball out top. Double high post offense. Ball over to Richardson. High post, handoff. Richardson lays it off the glass and in. And the senior homecoming queen has her first basket of the night. 26-10. Beaver with the big lead. 3.5 to play in the first half. Glover with the runner from the free throw line. Gets it to roll in. She's got 7 of her team's 12. 26-12 now the score. Richardson with the drive. Pass outside. Back to Richardson. Picks up her dribble. She'll give it up to Autumn Hindergart. Leaves it for Looper outside. Looper with the drive. Kicks it into the lane. Ball tipped out of bounds. Ashlyn Hindergart had it momentarily, but had it taken away. It will stay with Beaver. Carolina Lerma will check into the game for Beaver. 2:48 left here, first half. Shot put up by Autumn Hindergard, no good. Rebounded on the backside by Glover. Puts up the wing three. It's good. She's got her second of the game, and she's reached double digits. 26-15 now the score. Glover with 10 of those 15 for the Eagles. Richardson just dribbling the ball out there, finally picks up her dribble. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 2:07 left in the first half. Beaver 26, Goodwell 15.
It's the year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Service not available in all areas. Someone switch stand by.
So out of the timeout, Beaver ball, full court man pressure. Here by Goodwell. Richardson with the ball out top now. Over to Mills. Mills with the drive all the way to the block. Too close underneath the rim. Rebounded by White. Pass up ahead to Glover. Glover all the way to the block. Lays it up off the glass. Rolls out. Rebound put back up and falls in. And she's fouled. McDaniel will go to the line for a chance for the and one basket as well. Foul is called on Lerma. That will be her first, team's fourth foul. So McDaniel with her first basket. I could have swore she made that, but apparently she didn't. And so she'll get two shots instead. No, they did get it straightened out now. That was an and one basket. So 26-18 now the score. Lerma takes the baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by McDaniel. Glover brings it up. McDaniel open on the wing, no good. Rebounded by Glover. And a foul on the floor. That's going to be called on Richardson. That will be her first, team's fifth foul. Stork checks back in for Goodwell, and Schlesman checks back in for Beaver. 1:18 left to play in the first half. High post, shot up by Stork. She banks it in. Her first basket of the night, 26-20. So what was a big lead has been cut back down. Schlesman in the lane, puts up the shot. She's going to be fouled by McDaniel. That will be her first, team seventh. So Beaver in the bonus. Two shots coming up for Schlesman, who was in the act of shooting. She sinks the first. And the second as well. $16 now for Schlesman, as we are under a minute left to play here in the first half. 8-point lead for the Dusters. Glover with it. Now over to Conway. High post to McDaniel. Back outside to Duffy. Short corner to McDaniel. Baseline jumper, no good. Ball off of Stork and back over to Beaver. 37 seconds left in the half. White will check back in for Stork. Schlesman looked at the three, drives in, puts up the shot. Three defenders, gets her own rebound, lays it off the glass. It's good. She's going to the line for the and one. Foul is on Haley White. That'll be her first, team's 8th foul. Schlesman sinks another one. She is lighting it up tonight. Shot from the free throw line by Duffy, no good. Rebounded underneath by Looper. Up to Schlesman. Puts up the deep three with 2 seconds on the clock, no good. Ball out of bounds, and that is the half. Beaver leads Goodwell 31-20. We'll be back with the second half.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Number 6 standby.
there, don't you?
Push record.
And you need an appointment. And we are ready for the second half of play. Beaver will have possession of the ball. Leading scorer for the Dusters in that first half, Mallory Schlesman with 19 points. She had 10 in the first, 9 in the second. Sid Looper with another 6. There's Schlesman there at the baseline, misses that shot. Rebounded by McDaniel, and a foul is called underneath. That'll be on Beaver. That will be on Schlesman. That will be her second. On the other side for Goodwell, their leading scorer was Carissa Glover. She hit a couple threes and finished the first half with 10. Jason McDaniel with 3, and also Dally Conway with 3. Glover at the top of the key with it. 2-1-2 zone from Beaver. Glover for 3 from the wing, no good. Oh, she got it to drop in, actually. You talk about the shooter's roll there. She got a nice bounce. Her third 3, she's got 13, and it's 31-23. Beaver with the lead. Backdoor pass to Schlesman underneath. Lays it up and in, draws the foul. She'll go to the line for the and one. Beautiful, beautiful play there. White checks in for Goodwell. And looks like they called that foul on Stork. That'll be her second. And Schlesman sinks the and one free throw. That gives her 22 for the game. Beaver leads 34-23. Glover, deep 3, no good. Rebounded by Looper. She'll walk it up. Hands it off to Richardson, who dives in between defenders and lays it up. Took advantage. The defense expected her to move to the right and opened up that space, and she just stepped right into it. 36-23, 6.5 to play. If you anticipate too much, ball out of bounds, back over to Beaver. White couldn't chase down the pass, and Stork couldn't either. Olavius checks back in for the Eagles. Schlesman back up top to Richardson. Schlesman open for the wing 3, no good. Rebound on the backside by Glover. She races past midcourt all the way into the lane. Leaves it for Stork, but can't control it. Pass was kind of high right in her face there. And she's going to be called for the travel. Ball back over to Beaver with 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Looper out top. Ball into the corner to Richardson. Now back up top to Looper. Schlesman open on the backside wing for 3. She drains it. She's got 25, and the Dusters lead 39-23. Ball tipped away. Now Glover with it. Leaves it for White. Back to Glover. Runner in the lane, high off the glass, no good. White with the rebound, tried to put it back up. It was short. Ball knocked out of bounds and back over to Beaver. Conway checks back in for Goodwell. Richardson in high post back to Mills. Hands it off to Hindergart. Dumps it down low to Richardson. Back outside to Schlesman. She'll drive in. Puts it up and in. It's good. We've got a timeout on the floor. 4:46 left in the third. Beaver 41, Goodwell 23.
It's the year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Number 6 stand by.
And as we come back out of the timeout, just mentioned the brackets were released for Class A and Class B for the state tournament playoffs. Of course, in these districts, Beaver, they'll travel to Texhoma, and they'll take on Texhoma in the first round elimination game on Friday, February the 14th. Nice Valentine's Day elimination match. Ball into the high post to McDaniel, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded and put back up by Conway, but she's fouled. Schlesman called for her third foul. And the winner between Texhoma and Beaver will move on to take on Turpin the next night. First free throw by Conway is good. Schlesman will check out. Richardson comes into her spot. 4:32 left third quarter. And that one good as well. Conway now with 7 points. Said she had 3 at the half. She actually had 5. Lerma with it. Free throw line. She's going to be called for the travel. One too many steps for the freshman. Goodwell. It will travel to Arnett. McDaniel at the high post. Tried to pass it inside. Intercepted by Mills across midcourt. She'll back it out to Looper. Now back to Mills. She's going to be called for the travel, and a turnover back to Goodwell at the midway point of the third quarter. But Goodwell will take on Sweetwater down that Friday night game at 6:30. And the winner of that contest will take on Arnett the next night. McDaniel puts up the wing three, no good. Ball rebounded by Conway, kicks it out. Glover takes the long two, she drains it. She's got 5 in the second half and 15 for the game. 41-27 now the score. 3.5 left to play in the third. Richardson dives inside, puts up the shot in the lane, gets it to roll in on the bank. She's got 6 points. And it's a 16-point lead for the Dusters. High post to Conway, back outside. Glover for 3, no good. McDaniel tips it away out to Glover. That pass off the foot of Richardson. She'll let it go out of bounds. It'll stay with Goodwell. Referees having a little discussion. It looked like it clearly went off of Goodwell, off of Beaver. And an animated change as they'll give that up to Goodwell. Looks like he gave it a smile there. Said, okay, I missed that one pretty bad, but corrected it. So there we go. Ball knocked loose. Lerma with it down on the floor. Stork ties it up. No jump ball out of that. Possession arrow has it staying with the Eagles. 2:49 left third quarter. High post to Conway, can't handle it. Mills gets the loose ball. Looper walks it up for Beaver. Back outside to Lerma, cut off by Glover, spins, gets it over to Mills, back to Looper off the screen from Mills. Three-pointer up, no good, but a foul is going to be called on Glover, her second, and it will be Looper at the line for 3 shots. Ashlyn Hindergart checks back in for Beaver. No, they'll say that foul was on the floor. I guess they'll say it was after the shot is what it was, instead of part of the shot. Looper with it up top. Richardson baseline drive, puts up the floater, gets it to drop, and draws the foul. Foul will be on Stork. That will be her third, team's third of the half. She will leave the game as Olivias checks in for her. Richardson misses the free throw. Rebounded by Olivias. Richardson has 8 points now for the game. Ball off the hands of McDaniel. Grabbed by Looper. Looper leaves it for Richardson. Outside, Lerma, cut off by Glover, able to get it to Richardson, who looks to go baseline. And that foul is going to be called on Duffy. That'll be her third, team's fourth foul. Beaver will inbound along the baseline. We've got a timeout on the floor. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Beaver leads Goodwell 45-27.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas.
It's the year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Stand by.
Out of the timeout, Beaver inbounds the ball. Richardson baseline jumper, missed everything. Rebounded on the backside and put back up by Ashlyn Hindergart, but missed it. Jump ball on the other side. Arrow points in favor of Beaver, so they'll keep possession. Richardson inbounds it to Lerma. She'll put up the long two. It's good. Lerma's first basket of the night, and it's a 20-point lead for the Dusters. McDaniel with it on the wing. Skip pass over to Olivias. Now back up top to Glover. Duffy for three from the corner. No good. Chased down by Ashlyn Hindergart. Looper dives in the lane, kicks it down low, can't get the pass, ball out of bounds and back over to Goodwell. That one looked like it was a little strong for Ashlyn Hindergart to handle, as she wasn't but a few feet from her. Under 40 seconds left here in the third. Glover with it up top. Three-pointer by Duffy. Leaves it short, ball out of bounds, back over to Beaver with 23 seconds on the clock. White checks back into the game for the Eagles. Richardson with it. 5 seconds over to Lerma. Puts up the shot. It's short. McDaniel with the rebound. And that is the end of the third quarter. Beaver dominates in the third to take a 47-27 lead over Goodwell.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions may apply.
So as we start the fourth quarter, Goodwell with possession of the ball as Glover walks it up, pass to White. Now the high post to Olavias. And a travel call back over to Beaver. Ball into the lane, knocked away. McDaniel comes away, gets it up to Glover. Glover pulls out, open for three. No good. White can't handle it. Over to McDaniel, puts it up, no good. Olavias puts up the shot, no good. And Schlesman comes away with the rebound. Leaves it for Lerma. She's going to be called for the travel. Ball back over to Goodwell. Glover with it on the wing, skip pass over to Conway, puts up the three, no good. Glover there to catch it underneath, now into the post to McDaniel, who turns inside, no good. Rebounded by Looper. Looper with the drive, kick outside back to Looper in the corner. She drives baseline. Puts it off the glass, no good. Loose ball, Looper gets it back. And Glover's going to be called for the foul. As Stork checks back in for Goodwell. That's Glover's third foul, team's fifth. Ball knocked loose on the floor. And tied up, arrow points in favor of Beaver, so they'll take possession again. Ball into Looper in the corner. Lerma with the drive. And that one's stolen away by White. Glover kicks it out, gets it back, puts up the three. Short. Schlesman with the rebound on the backside. She will walk it up. Under 6 to play in the contest. Still a 20-point game. No scoring so far here in the fourth. Lerma leaves it for Looper. Back to Lerma, open. Long two, no good. Rebounded by White. Glover brings it up, gets it to McDaniel. Pass is blocked. by Schlesman. She'll take back possession of it for the Dusters. Leaves it for Looper. Looper gets the screen from Hindergart, puts up the long two. No good. Rebounded by Glover. Glover backs out. High post pass to McDaniel. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Schlesman. Schlesman with 27 through 3 quarters. Hands it off to Lerma. And an offensive foul is called. That's going to be on Ashlyn Hindergart, her first. As Richardson and Autumn Hindergart check back into the game. Four and a half left to play in the contest. Shot from the free throw line by Conway, no good. Beaver with the rebound. Richardson gets a screen, puts up the shot in the lane, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Another tie up. The arrow points in favor of purple this time. So Goodwell takes possession. 4:01 left to play. Duffy, her pass intercepted by Richardson. Richardson crosses midcourt. Now she'll back it up, set up the offense. Beaver in no hurry, leading by 20. Leaves it outside for Lerma. Now Mills with the drive. Kicks it out to Richardson. Mills, baseline. Dumps it inside to Hindergart. Back outside to Mills. Now Richardson will reset the offense. Leaves it for Mills. Spins in the lane. Dumps it back outside to Richardson. Cut off from going baseline. Now she'll take it back up top. Under 3 left in the game. Richardson puts up the shot. Looked like she hesitated a little bit, a little off balance. Glover with the rebound, races back up, puts up the floater in the lane. It's short. Ball out of bounds and back over to Beaver. McDaniel checks back in for Goodwell. 2:44 to play. Lerma now at the free throw line, puts up the shot. She's going to be called for the travel, though. Just a little bit of hesitation. And ball back over to Goodwell with 2.5 left to play. Skip pass over to Duffy, now to the corner. McDaniel puts up the 3, no good, off the rim. Rebounded by Stork, ball out of bounds. And over to Beaver. Ibarra checks back in for the Eagles. And a foul called underneath. They're going to call that on Stork. That'll be her 4th. Team's 6th foul. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Stork. And then a foul is going to be called on Autumn Hindergart. That's her second, team's fourth. .150 to play. McDaniel with the ball on the wing. Skip pass back to McDaniel. Looks to drive. Back to the high post to Olivias, who dumps it outside to Glover. Glover splits the defender, puts up the floater off the glass, no good. Rebounded on the backside by Mills. Pass up ahead to Richardson. And a foul is going to be called on Glover. That will be her fourth, team's seventh. So Richardson will go to the line for the 1-and-1. As Conway checks back into the game. She misses the front end, rebounded by McDaniel. We still have not seen a point scored here in the fourth quarter, and we just got just over a minute left in it. McDaniel baseline drive, cut off, and a foul will be called on Autumn Hindergart. That'll be her third. Inbound underneath, just the fourth team foul, or fifth team foul. 1:07 left in the contest. Glover with it now, looks, drives, puts up the floater, no good. Rebounded by Autumn Hindergart. Able to get it to Mills, outside to Richardson. She'll bring it up for the Dusters. Guarded closely there by Glover. She'll leave it for Mills, back to Richardson. Puts up the three, no good. Long rebound, Richardson gets it. Then McDaniel comes away with it, up to Glover. She drives in the lane to left-handed, no good. Rebounded by Mills. Long pass ahead to Richardson. Richardson then backs it out. 30 seconds left to play. Mills with it on the wing. She'll back it out, and they're going to try to just run the clock out. Glover guards Richardson tightly, hands it off to Mills. Back to Richardson, 12 seconds left to play. Back to Mills. She'll back it out. 5 seconds left. Drive, kick over to Hindergart. And the final seconds will tick off. The Beaver Lady Dusters have defeated the Goodwell Lady Eagles 47-27. Beaver improves their overall record to 12-5. Goodwell drops to 5-12. Stick around, we'll have the boys action coming up next.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Numbers for stand by.
year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions may apply.
That was a couple times ago. I can move pretty fast up those stairs. And they're like, I just saw you down there. How did you get up there that fast? Off the beat. Yes, he is. What Red Bull gives you diabetes? This gives you wings. Whenever you're ready. And we welcome you back as we are just about ready for the start of the men's action, as the 10-7 Goodwell Eagles have come to town to the Duster Dome to take on the Beaver Dusters, who stand at 5-12 on the season. First, we'll give you the starters for the visitors from Goodwell. First, a junior, number 0, Jordan Boley. A junior, number 3, Tryon Grice. A junior, number 4, Kyler Quintana. A freshman, number 24, Victor Ramirez. And a senior, number 35, Chris Hayes. The Eagles are coached by head coach Sean Strain. He's assisted by Charles Broadhead. And now for the home team, the Beaver Dusters. The starters for the Dusters. First, a sophomore, number 1, Adrian Gonzalez. A freshman, number 11, Chance Cash. A junior, number 20, Misael Chavez. He was also the homecoming king tonight. A junior, number 31, Junior Lozano, and a junior, number 32, Clay Pugh. The Dusters are coached by head coach Craig Schlesman, and he is assisted by Kyler McDonald, who just a few years ago was one of his players. Both teams getting their final instructions from their head coaches before they take the floor. For Beaver, it will be Pugh jumping. And for Goodwell, it will be Boley. Pugh with a definite advantage on this jump ball. He's quite a bit bigger and taller than Boley. He tips it into the backcourt, and Beaver comes away with the first possession as Cash will bring it up for the Dusters. Adrian Gonzalez with it now. Dives, spins in the lane, puts up the shot, contested, no good, gets his own rebound, puts it off the glass, and gets it to drop in for the first basket of the game. Beaver leads 2-0. Quickly other end, Hayes for three. He drains it. And Goodwell takes a 3-2 lead just 30 seconds into it. Gonzalez will walk it up. Now Cash with it. Guarded tightly there by Hayes. Back to Gonzalez. Pulls up for three at the top of the key, no good. Rebound by Ramirez. Outlet pass to Boley, who pushes ahead to Quintana. Into Grice. Fall away in the lane, blocked by Pugh. Safe from going out of bounds by Ramirez. Pugh gives it back to him across the lane, and Ramirez is going to be called for the charge as he ran over the top of Hayes. So first foul of the game is by Gonzalez. And team first as well, obviously. So just over a minute into this one, and already some exciting play off the screen. Quintana in the lane, kicks it back outside to Grice. Fall away shot in the lane is good. And he can hit that one all night long. 5-2 now, Goodwell with the lead. Cash has it knocked away by Quintana. On the break, off the glass. Nice touch by Quintana. He lays it in. We've got a timeout on the floor. 6:08 left to play here in the first quarter. Goodwell with the early lead, 7-2 over Beaver.
It's the year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Number 6 stand by.
Adrian Gonzalez will inbound the ball for the Dusters out of the timeout. Gonzalez leaves it up top for Cash. Now over to Lozano, back to Ramirez, or Gonzalez. Over the top to Pugh, gets it, lays it up and in. Did that between two defenders. That one's stolen away. Pass up to Chavez, puts it off the glass, no good. Gonzalez tried to save it from going out of bounds, but couldn't. Ball back over to Goodwell. 7-4 the score now. Goodwell with the lead, 5.5 left to play. That one knocked away by Gonzalez into the open court. Lays it up left-handed off the glass, and a foul. That was a dangerous foul there by Boley. Looks like he came away hurt on it more than anybody. So Boley will be called for his first foul, and he'll check out of the game as the freshman number 14, Christian Gaucin, checks into the game. So Gonzalez at the line for the and one. Misses it. So Beaver still trails by one, 7-6. Gaucin with the ball in the wing. Pulls back out now to Grice. That one knocked away by Cash. Hayes knocked it away from him momentarily, but got it back. He loses it. Hayes gets it back for Goodwell. Ball loose again. And they'll call a jump ball. Points in favor of Goodwell, so they'll take possession. .4:48 left, first quarter. Grice on the wing. Tries to break down Pugh, steps inside the lane, kicks back outside to Hayes. Now back to Grice, baseline jumper, long two, no good. Nice rebound on the backside by Lozano, gets it up to Gonzalez. Over to Chavez. Lozano over the top to Pugh, lays it off the glass, no good, but he's fouled from behind. Foul is going to be called on Hayes. That will be his first, team's second. Pugh at the line for two. And that's the strategy Beaver's going to use all night long with their height advantage with Pugh inside. As he stands at about 6'4" or 6'5". And Goodwell doesn't have anybody near that height. Misses them both, and it was a lane violation anyway. So ball back over to Goodwell with 4:18 first quarter. Gaucin on the wing, up top to Grice. He'll leave it for Hayes. Back to Grice, pulls up free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Lozano, quick outlet pass to Cash. Cut off by Quintana, but gets it over to Gonzalez. High post to Pugh, back outside Gonzalez for three, no good. Ball tipped around, last touch by Chavez. Ball back over to Goodwell. Checking into the game will be a junior number 22, Kyle Franklin. To Grice on the runner, blocked by Pugh. Franklin with the rebound and the put back on the backside. He's fouled, he'll go to the line for the and one. Missed the and one. Grice got a hand on it, but Cash comes away with the loose ball. Up across midcourt to Lozano. Splits the defenders. Gonzalez puts it off the glass, no good, but draws the foul. Foul will be called on Quintana. Team's second foul. So Gonzalez at the line for two, misses the first. Now checking in for Goodwell, a freshman, number 23, Abel Espino. Gonzalez sinks the second. It's now a 2-point lead for Goodwell. Ball through the hands of Espino and out of bounds, back over to Beaver. Gonzalez, ball knocked away by Espino off the foot of Gonzalez. Ball over to Goodwell. Grice with it. Gives it to Quintana. Franklin dives inside, back outside to Grice, who drives in. Leaves it for Franklin. Puts it off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Lozano. Outlet pass to Gonzalez. Lozano leaves it for Gonzalez. Gives it to Pugh at the high post. Now Lozano back outside to Gonzalez. Back to Pugh on the block. Goes baseline with it, no good. Loose ball on the backside, grabbed by Quintana. Gaucine with it now. Up ahead to Espino in the corner. Gives it quickly to Grice, up and underneath. Gets it to drop in. Little bit of a circus shot. And it's 11-7. Goodwell with the lead. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Goodwell looking to trap. Ball loose over to Cash. Puts up the three. It's good. And it's a 1-point lead for Goodwell. That one knocked out of bounds by Lozano. Boley will check into the game for Goodwell. Gaucine with it in the corner. Drives inside, high off the glass, and gets the shooter's roll. And that was a beautiful shot, high off the glass. 13-10 now the lead for the Eagles. Minute and a half left here in the first quarter. A three-pointer by Gonzalez. No, dumps it inside to Pugh. Leaves it back for Gonzalez, who lays it off the glass and in. 13-12 again, 1-point game. Up to Grice. High post by Franklin, no good. Rebounded by Pugh. Gonzalez kicks to the corner to Cash. Back to Gonzalez. Inside to Pugh. And a foul called on the floor. As that will be on Gaucine. His first, team's third foul. Ramirez checks back in for Goodwell. And in for the first time for Beaver, a sophomore, 00, Willie Norton. He'll give Pugh a breather with 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cash back to Gonzalez, open for three in the corner, no good. Ramirez with the rebound on the backside for Goodwell. And a foul is going to be called on Norton, his first of the game. Team's third foul. .30 seconds on the clock. Ramirez to the block, kicks it out to Franklin, who drives to the block. No good. Ball tipped around. Boley sends it back outside to Gaucine. Back to Boley. They'll say last touch by Boley. Ball out of bounds, back over to Beaver. Checking in a freshman, number 21, Jaden Harold for Goodwell. 12 seconds left in the quarter. Gonzalez with the drive off the glass, no good. It looks like he did draw the foul call. Ramirez will be called for his first, team's fourth foul, and Gonzalez will go to the line for two shots. He makes the first. in and out on the second. Rebounded by Norton. Tried to put it back up and draws a foul, this time on Franklin. That's with .9 left here in the quarter. We're tied up at 13 apiece now with .9 left in the quarter. Norton sinks the first. As number 34, Elias Burrell, a junior, checks in for Beaver. Norton misses the second. Franklin rebound, throw to the other end, no good. So other than the first basket of the game, Beaver did not lead until that final second. They lead 14-13 after 1 quarter of play.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions apply.
I'm off on fouls somewhere. So we are ready to start the second quarter. Arrow points in favor of the Dusters, so they'll have possession. Cash with it. Back to Gonzalez. Guarded tightly there by Hayes. Pugh gives it back to Gonzalez. Circus shot off the glass. It's good. And Beaver leads 16-13. That's 8 points now for Gonzalez. He's got half of his team's points. Hayes with the drive to the block. Can't get it to go. Lozano with the rebound. Lozano with it, back over to Gonzalez. Gives it back to Cash. Now into Pugh, one knocked out of bounds. Gonzalez saves it over to Lozano from going out of bounds. That one looked like it bounced off of Pugh's foot. Dumped inside, stolen away by Quintana into the open floor. Tried to put it up, Gonzalez able to knock it away and out of bounds. Great defensive play. Ball will stay with the Eagles. But that was a sure layup, so good hustle play and then able to knock that one away without fouling. Boley inbounds the backside to Franklin off the glass. Nice inbounds play. Makes it a 1-point game again. Franklin with 4 off the bench early on. Cash with it near midcourt over to Lozano. High post to Pugh. He'll turn. Tried to spin back, had it knocked away. Franklin with it. Now Boley to Hayes. Hayes drives to the block. Lets the defender pass, turn around, no good on the jumper. Lozano on the backside with the rebound. Pugh high post, back to Gonzalez. Over to Cash for three. It's good. Cash with his second three of the game. 19-15. Beaver leads, 5:40 to play here in the first half. Tipped away by Gonzalez from behind. Espino back into the game. And in for the first time, number 20, a freshman, Ben Schreiner. 5:37 left here, second quarter. Espino into Schreiner, turnaround jumper is good. And off the bench and immediately puts one up and in. 2-point game, 19-17, Beaver with the lead. Gonzalez with the ball back up top as they reset their offense. Chavez with it now. He'll leave it out for Gonzalez. Ball around to Cash. Loose ball out front. Gonzalez saved it from an over and back. Now the ball to Pugh. Puts it up off the glass. It's good. 21-17 the lead for the Dusters. Grice on the block, turnaround jumper, baseline. Can't get it to roll in. Gonzalez with the rebound. 4.5 left here in the first half. Gonzalez puts it up and in. Nice move. He's got 10 points, and it's 23-17. Beaver with the lead. Espino over to Grice. And he's going to be called for the travel. You can see the shorter post from Goodwell. He seemed a little intimidated to try to go to the basket against the much taller Pugh. Of course, he's already had a couple blocks in this game as well, as we are just past the midway point of the second quarter. 6-point lead for the Dusters. Lozano, three from the wing, no good. Boley with the rebound. Pushes ahead in the lane, over to Grice. Outside to Espino for three, no good. Lozano with the rebound. Pugh double teamed at the high post, gives it over to Gonzalez. No good on the shot. He left it well short. Ball back over to Goodwell. We've got a timeout on the floor. 3:10 left to play in the first half. Beaver leads Goodwell 23-17.
It's the year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Number 6 stand by.
Boley will bring it up for the Eagles. Now Grice with it on the wing. Dribbles into the lane, kicks outside. Espino drives in the lane, puts up the floater, and a foul looks like on the floor. That will be on Cash. That will be the fourth team foul on the Dusters. And Espino will go to the line. Schlesman arguing that that was not in the part of the shot. Nevertheless, Espino shoots and makes his first free throw as Quintana checks back into the game. Can't get the second one. Pugh with the rebound. 23-18 now, the lead for Beaver. Floater knocked away by Schreiner. Taboli, pass up ahead to Quintana. Lays it off the glass, no good. Pugh with the rebound. Gets it up to Lozano. Now Cash will leave it for Gonzalez. 2.5 left in the first half. Pugh with the long two, no good. Rebounded by Espino. Pushes ahead, takes it all the way to the hoop. No. That shot was partially blocked, jump ball. And arrow points in favor of Goodwell, so they'll keep possession. Gaucine checks in for Goodwell. 2:01 left here in the first half. Ball back to Espino, now to Gaucine. Back to Espino, baseline. Grice with it at the high post, no good on the shot. Pugh with the rebound, outlet pass up to midcourt to Gonzalez. Has to leave it outside. Pugh picks up the loose ball. Now it's stolen away. Gaucine, pass ahead to Quintana. Lays it off the glass and in. 23-20 now. So they cut the lead down to 3. 1.5 left here in the first half. Cash to Lozano. Now Cash to Gonzalez. Skip pass to Lozano. Back to Cash. Chavez outside to Cash for 3. No good. Looked like he stuck his leg out and got the call. They'll call that one on Schreiner. His first, team's 6th foul. So Cash at the line for 2. You can see missed the shot, but he kind of just stuck his knee out there and got the foul call. Misses the first. Not too much damage done, though, when you consider nobody has more than 1 foul on either team. Misses the second. Franklin checks back in for Goodwell. So Cash will take his 3rd free throw here. And he makes that one. He's got 7. It's 24-20 with 50 seconds left. Espino quickly up to Gaucine. Gaucine looked to drive. Espino open for 3. Gets set to go. It's a 1-point game, 24-23 now. 30 seconds left to play. Gonzalez with the ball. Gets a screen, ball knocked away by Espino. It will stay with Beaver. 24.7, Gonzalez was kind of flailing like he was looking for a call there, but that one knocked away clearly. Nice pass to Chavez on the backside for the open layup. 26-23 now, 15 seconds. Gaucine drives in, puts it off the glass, no good. Pugh with the rebound, outlet pass to Gonzalez. 10 seconds. Brings it across midcourt. Up to Chavez, lays it off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Quintana. 2 seconds, long shot. Over the top of the backboard, no good. We head to the half. Beaver leads Goodwell 26-23 We'll be back with the second half.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Service is not available in all areas.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions apply.
Chris Paul made the All-Star game.
Oh, did he?
Yep. Thunder are tearing it up, man. For a team that was supposed to be tanking to go
I know.
miss the playoffs.
It's the year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions apply.
And we are ready for the second half of play. Beaver will have possession. They lead by 3 points. Leading scorer for the Dusters in the first half, Adrian Gonzalez with 10 points. Chance Cash had 7. Clay Pugh added 4 as well for the Dusters. For Goodwell, they really spread out the scoring. Had 4 players that were the high point guy with 4 points each. Lob to Pugh. He's fouled before he could take the shot up. He's telling the ref, go ahead and let them get away with that bump. Just let me take that up. But they're going to have to inbound it, as that is going to be on Boley. That will be his second. He's the first player on either team with 2 fouls. Ball knocked away. Boley comes away with it. Now to Quintana, baseline to Grice. Kicks it back outside. Quintana with the drive, puts up the floater. It's well short. Franklin with the putback. No, blocked by Pugh. Outlet pass up to Cash. And he's going to be fouled, and Boley has picked up 2 fouls early in the second half. He's got 3 now. And at the table, it looks like probably to take Boley's spot will be Abel Espino, as Cash at the line for 2 shots. Misses the first. And he will come in for Boley, who, like we said, picked up those 2 quick fouls as we're not even a minute into the second half. Second free throw, no good. Grice with the rebound. Grice, Quintana, Franklin, and Espino all finished the first half with 4. That shot was missed. Pugh got the rebound. It was knocked loose. Gonzalez with it now. Up ahead, Cash open for 3. No good. Espino with the rebound. And they'll hand it back to him. Quick pass up ahead to Quintana. Knocked away by Gonzalez. Gonzalez across midcourt. He'll take it all the way up the hoop. Left-handed. Lays it up and in. He's got 12. And it's 28-23, quickly ahead to Espino at the other end. He lays it up and in. At 6 to lead all scorers for Goodwell. 28-25 now, 6.5 left in the third. Gonzalez for 3, no good. Grice with the rebound. Dives in the lane, kicks to the corner. Now to Espino, over to Franklin. He'll pull up near the free throw line. No good. Chavez with the rebound. And a travel will be called on Cash. A little bit of hesitation as he was getting ready to pass to Gonzalez, and just enough of a drag on that pivot foot to turn it back over to Goodwell. Goodwell an opportunity to tie the game with a 3 on this possession. Hayes back to Grice on the block. Turnaround fall-away jumper is good over the top of Pugh. Grice now with 6, and it's a 1-point lead for Beaver. In the lane, back outside to Cash. Gonzalez, spin. Hayes tied him up, and a foul is called. No, they'll call jump ball. I'm going to say it didn't look like Hayes fouled. Arrow points in favor of Goodwell. Ramirez checks into the game for the Eagles. Ball over to Hayes. Hayes gets the screen from Ramirez, picks up his dribble though. Back out to Grice, who'll try to drive and spin, kicks it to Hayes, floater in the lane, it's good! And Goodwell retakes the lead, 29-28. 4:45 left to play here in the third. Pass into Pugh, knocked away by Grice. Can't save it from going out of bounds. So it will stay with Beaver. Lozano with it. Surrounded, kicks it outside. Around the perimeter back to Gonzalez. Cut off by Quintana. Fall away circus shot, no good. Lozano with the rebound and tried to put it back up. That's actually Chavez. He's fouled on the putback. Foul will be called on Espino. That's his first, team's first foul or third foul of the second half. So Chavez at the line for 2 shots. He makes the first. Gaucin checks back in for Quintana. And Chavez sinks them both. 30-29, Beaver retakes the lead. Espino back to Ramirez in the lane. Off the glass, it's good. And we've got a seesaw battle as Ramirez scores his first basket to give Goodwell back the lead. Lob inside to Pugh, knocked outside. Ball out of bounds. They'll say it'll stay with Beaver. They'll inbound along the in line. Lozano hands it off to Gonzalez. Lozano to Cash. Chavez hands it off to Gonzalez. High post to Pugh. Spins, kicks it out. Lozano with it now, leaves it for Gonzalez. Tried to lob it into Pugh and he's fouled. Looks like they may have gotten Espino as he tried to be there for some backside help. And he's got 2 now. Quintana checks into the game for Hayes. 3:26 left, third quarter. 1-point lead for Goodwell. Backdoor pass to Chavez, puts it up, no good. Pugh with the putback over the top. It's good, and Beaver retakes the lead by 1. Grice drives in the lane, can't get it to go in. Ramirez with the rebound, fouled on the floor. Foul will be on Gonzalez, his second of the game. First Beaver Duster with 2 fouls. Gaucin spins off, misses the shot, leaves he left short. And that's going to be a jump ball as he ties it up with Pugh on the floor. Arrow points in favor of Beaver, so they'll take possession. Franklin checks back in for Goodwell. Gonzalez outside to Lozano. Gonzalez over the top to Pugh. That one too strong. Out of bounds, back over to Goodwell. Pass up ahead. Gaucine over to Quintana. Now to Espino. He'll pull up for three. His second of the game. It's good. He's got 9 to lead all Goodwell scorers. 34-20-32. The lead now for Goodwell. 2.5 left to play in the third. Lozano looked at the three, passed it up. Back to Gonzalez. And Espino is going to be called for his third foul. Team's 5th foul. As Grice will come in for Espino. Both of those fouls he's had in the second half. Stripped away by Quintana. Franklin with it. Takes it all the way to the block. Off the glass. It's good. That's 6 for Franklin. And it's 36-32. Goodwell now leads. Cash back outside to Gonzalez. Drive in the lane. Contact. Pass outside to Lozano for 3. No good. Ball tipped out. Lozano gets it. Over to Cash. Tried to tip it inside to Pugh, but Franklin sent it back outside. Gonzalez now. He's going to be called for the travel. And ball back over to Goodwell. 1:32 left in the third. Grice gets a screen from Franklin. Back to Franklin underneath. Follow away shot over Pugh is good. Franklin now with 8, 38-32. Goodwell's biggest lead in quite a while. Gonzalez drives baseline, and the foul is going to be called on Quintana. That will be his second, team's 6th foul. Schreiner will check back in for Goodwell. Lozano back over to Cash to Gonzalez. Quintana almost able to knock that one loose. Now back to Lozano. Gonzalez. Now over to Chavez on the opposite wing. Gonzalez looked at the three. Dribbles to the free throw line. Kicks it over to Lozano. He dribbles in, takes the shot from 12. No good. Grice with the rebound. And ball out of bounds as they couldn't control it. Had a little trouble. If he touched it again, that was going to be a double anyway. So back over to Beaver. 13.9 left in the quarter. They trail by 6. Gonzalez, lob into Pugh off the glass. It's good. Pugh with 8, 5 seconds. Quickly up ahead by Quintana. Dives inside, falls down, and he's going to be called for the travel. 1.3 on the clock. Lozano inbound to Cash. Can't get the shot off in time. We head to the fourth. It's Goodwell 38, Beaver 34.
Guys, Dynamic Duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the Dynamic Duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions may apply.
getting those fouls because he's anticipating really well and getting too close. He's got to back off just that tiny bit, but it's actually a good sign because he's anticipating it so well and getting there. He's just getting there a little too far. You either have to get so far that you get the steal or that you're just in good positioning. As we get ready to start the fourth quarter, Goodwell will have possession of the ball. Leading scorers in the game as we start the fourth for Goodwell, Abel Espino with 9, Kyle Franklin with 8. Both of those players came off the bench. Ball inbounded, Grice with it, and he's going to be fouled on that. They'll call that on Chavez. That will be his first, team second. Pugh gets a hand on that one. Grice gets the loose ball, though. Leaves it outside for Ramirez. Oh, nice pass across the lane. Schreiner can't finish, though. And now he's going to be called for the foul. That'll be his second. And, you know, he's got to be kicking himself for that. That was a beautiful pass from Ramirez. And that is team foul number 7. So Beaver in the bonus the rest of the way. So Chavez at the line for the 1-and-1. Leading scorers for Beaver, Adrian Gonzalez with 12, Clay Pugh and Chance Cash each with 7. Chavez in and out, and a foul. That's going to be on Pugh, his first, team's third. Gaucine comes off the screen, tried to get it back to Schreiner, but Schreiner tripped up, knocked to the floor, ball back over to Beaver. Gonzalez into Chavez. Now back up top to Gonzalez. Pass blocked by Quintana. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Beaver. And a foul going to be called on Lozano. That'll be his second. He kind of pushed the defender out of the way. Team's fourth foul. Gaucine with it on the wing, gets a screen from Ramirez. Back to Ramirez, underneath, blocked by Pugh, and a foul call. Looks like that one will be on Pugh. His second. Team's fifth foul. So Ramirez at the line for 2 shots. Misses the first. 7:05 left to play in this one. 4-point lead for Goodwell. And the freshman sinks the second. 39-34 now the lead for the Eagles. Lobs it into Pugh on the block. Spins between defenders. Blocked by Schreiner. He was surrounded by 2 defenders, and Schreiner came off of his man and knocked that one out of bounds. Outside to Cash. Back to Gonzalez, skip past to Lozano, puts up the 3, no good. Follows his own rebound, Pugh with it, spins in the lane, puts it up, soft touch, lays it in. Pugh now with 10 points, and it's a 3-point game. Quintana with it. Gonzalez going to be called for his 3rd foul, team's 6th foul. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 6:34 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Goodwell leads Beaver 39-36.
The year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions may apply.
So during the timeout, we had quite a bit of activity and really sort of do still as Beaver head coach Craig Schlesman, upset with the call, called a timeout, wanted to talk to the referee, and was called for a technical foul. Some of the students for Beaver in the student section had something to say after that, and the referee threw them out of the gym. Grice makes the first technical foul free throw. Misses the second. So 40-36 now the lead for Goodwell. They'll also have possession of it out of the timeout. 6:34 left to play. Grice now with 7 points after that free throw. The horn went off for some reason. So everything's straightened out apparently. Goodwell with the ball and a 4-point lead. Grice with the ball. Picks up his dribble. He'll hand it off to Quintana. Now to Ramirez, back outside. And a timeout on the floor, 6:16 to play. Goodwell 40, Beaver 36.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions may apply.
So out of the timeout, Goodwell with the ball, leading by 4. Gaussine with it out front. Passed into Quintana in the corner, knocked away by Gonzalez. He gets it back though. Now on the opposite side to Grice. Grice with the turnaround jumper, banks it in. He's got 9. 42-36 now the lead for Goodwell. High post to Pugh. And Pugh gonna be hit with the foul as he put a pretty hard shot right to Grice. That's Pugh's third. And that was the 8th foul. Not sure why that wasn't I guess they called that a charge, so that would have been an offensive foul, so no free throws on that. Grice with the ball again, shot blocked by Pugh. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Goodwell. Schreiner with it, into the lane, banks it in. 44-36. Gonzalez outside to Lozano. Over to Cash. Back to Gonzalez in the lane. And a foul is going to be called on Gaucine. That'll be his second, team's 8th. So Gonzalez at the line for the 1-and-1 as Franklin checks back in for the Eagles. Gonzalez makes the first. 4:58 left in the contest. Can't get the second one to go. Schreiner with the rebound. Gonzalez now with 13 points. Gaucine tripped up. Quintana gets the loose ball. Back to Gaucine. Schreiner with it now. He'll leave it up top for Gaucine. In the lane, loses control, back out top. Ball knocked away by Gonzalez momentarily, but he's going to be called for his 4th foul. And that is a player that Beaver cannot lose. 9th team foul. He's their leading scorer, main ball handler. They've got to have him on the floor. So Grice at the line makes the front end. So Grice sinks them both. He's the first Eagle in double figures with 11. And it is now a 9-point lead. Gonzalez with it. Back outside, Cash for 3. It's good. He's hit 3 of them today. He's got 11. It's a 6-point game. Gaucine drives in. Ball tipped by Pugh. Grice gets it though. Knocked away by Lozano. Now on the floor. Tipped out to Franklin. Drives in. No good. Ball loose on the floor again. Lozano picked it up and he's going to be fouled by Grice. So they'll walk to the other end. That's Grice's first foul of the game. 9th team foul. And it will be Lozano shooting the 1-and-1. A foul by either team from this point on, and it will be double bonus 2 free throws. Lozano misses it. Grice with the rebound. Gaucine up to Quintana. Into Schreiner on the block. Blocked by Pugh. Pugh's got about 7 or 8 blocks tonight. Franklin with it on the wing. Now over to Gaucine, who drives to the block, puts it off the glass, no good. Pugh affected that shot even though he didn't block it. Grice hard into the bleachers. Couldn't save it from going out of bounds. It'll go back over to Beaver. 3:43 left to play. Gonzalez into Chavez. Cash back outside to Gonzalez, spins, puts up the shot, no good. Cash tips it back out to Gonzalez. Goes up and he's fouled on the shot. That foul will be on Franklin, his second, team's 10th, so double bonus, 2 shots on every foul the rest of the way for Beaver. Gonzalez sinks the first as Boley checks back in for Goodwell. 3:26 left to play. Gonzalez' second shot is good. He makes it a 4-point game. He's got 15 points to lead all scorers. Grice dumps it back out to Franklin. Tied up by Pugh, gets it back outside to Grice. He'll put up the wing 3, misses everything. Gaucine saves it from going out of bounds, but Gonzalez grabs the loose ball for Beaver. They can make it a 1-possession game. Ball tipped away as they tried to get it to Pugh. Last touch by Boley. It'll stay with the Dusters. Under 3 to play. Ball tipped away by Quintana. Chases it down, can't quite save it. Had his foot hit on the line. Inbounded Chavez. Gonzalez will take it back out top. Wing 3, in and out. Rebounded by Boley. Grice to Gaucine. Gaucine into the lane, dumps it over. Free throw shot from Grice is good. 13 for Grice. It's 48-42 again. A 6-point lead again for Goodwell. Gonzalez into the lane, fake, puts up the shot, no good. Boley with the rebound. Franklin with it, now over to Grice. Into the lane, hesitates, puts it up, no good. Ball tipped around, Boley comes away with it, over to Grice. Steps in the lane, fall away is left short. Pugh with the rebound. Didn't get the block that time, but once again affected the shot. Under 2 to play. Gonzalez on the wing, picks up his dribble. Pass intercepted by Boley. Into the lane, leaves it for Grice, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Gonzalez. And a foul is going to be called. That's going to be on Boley. He will be his 4th. Double bonus. We've got a timeout on the floor, 1:26 to play. Goodwell leads Beaver 48-42.
The year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions may apply.
So out of the timeout, 1:27 left. It will be Adrian Gonzalez at the line shooting free throws. He'll get 2 since Beaver is in the double bonus. Misses the front end, and they need every one of them right now, down by 6. Gets the second. He's got 16. It's 48-43. Push up ahead to Quintana. Skip pass over to Boley. Gaucine back to Quintana. And a foul is called outside. That one's going to be called on Cash. That'll be his second. Team's 10th foul. So both teams in the double bonus, as it will be Kyler Quintana at the line for 2 shots. He makes the first. And gets the second one as well. Quintana now with 6 points. The lead is up to 7 for Goodwell. Lozano gets it over to Gonzalez. Almost at a minute to play. Now to Cash, now to Lozano. Try to get it to Chavez, but Chavez moved the opposite direction, tipped out of bounds by Boley, so it will stay with Beaver. 57 seconds left to play. Cash back to Gonzalez. Guarded tightly there by Quintana, puts up the runner to the lane, gets it to drop in, and he draws the foul. Quintana called for his third. And Gonzalez with his first field goal of the fourth quarter. He's hit 4 out of 6 free throws, and he converts the three-point play. And we've got a timeout on the floor, 48.9 left. It's Goodwell 50, Beaver 46.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Number 6 standby.
Goodwell will inbound along the baseline, leading by 4. Ball inbounded to Quintana on the run. Passed up ahead to Gaucine. And he's fouled. That'll be on Cash, his third. So Gaucine steps to the line for 2 shots. Actually, they'll say that's misses the first. That is right. That was the third on Cash. 42.5 on the clock. Gaucine can't get either one. Pugh with the rebound. Outlet pass to Lozano. Up past midcourt. Now over to Chavez. Leaves it for Gonzalez. Jump step blocked by Boley. Gets the loose ball too. Over to Franklin. And he's going to be fouled. Foul will be called on Lozano. That'll be his third. And it will be Kyle Franklin at the line. The junior sinks the first one. Came off the bench tonight. And if he can sink this one, he'll be in double figures. And he does. He's got 10, and he has extended the lead to 6. Cash brings it up. Over to Gonzalez. Over to Lozano. Back to Gonzalez, bobbled. Gonzalez gets it back. 10 seconds, puts up the 3. That's good! And a timeout. They'll have to put some more time back on the clock. Probably 52-49. Goodwell leads Beaver.
The year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Numbers should stand by.
So out of the timeout, the 3 by Gonzalez. He's got 22 on the night. Makes it a 1-possession game. 3-point lead for Goodwell. 7.3 seconds left to play. Boley to inbound it. Gets it into Grice. And he's going to be fouled by Chavez with 4.8. That'll be number 2 on Chavez. And the junior heads to the line with a chance to put this one on ice. Grice gets the first one. Misses the second, rebounded by Pugh, quickly thrown out to Lozano, over to Gonzalez, fires it up from midcourt, no good. And the Goodwell Eagles have come to Beaver to defeat the Dusters 53-49. They improve their overall record to 11-7. Beaver drops to 5-13 on the season. We'll be back on the air tomorrow night as we head to Texhoma. These same Goodwell Eagles will take on the Texhoma Red Devils. 6:30 girls and the boys to follow right after that. So make sure to join us. Also Saturday, we will be at OPSU. And I forget who they're set to take on. Texas Wesleyan, that's who it is. They'll be taking on Texas Wesleyan. And that starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so be sure to tune in for that one as well. So from the Duster Dome in Beaver, Oklahoma, that's it. Good night.
Year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Numbers should stand by.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Number switch standby.